Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm disappointed obviously after last season and things have changed obviously. My only aim this season is to get us promoted. I've said that to the players, and players are the same mindset, so I've got most of them signed up, which I'm really pleased with. We've got the majority of the guys that played last season in the first division. I felt we're unfortunate not to have stayed up, so we're keeping the nucleus. If I can add one or two more players, I don't think we're far away at all. I mean, I was aware, Jimmy told me that there was interest for him for the Kilmarnock assistant job, and he says that there might be a chance that the club would offer me, the manager's job. So I was aware of it, but until the chairman phoned me and said that he wanted a meeting with me, then it was sort of then that I thought, right, okay, this could be a goer, So I was down at Largs at the time starting my A licence. So there was a lot on with that, but I managed to squeeze in, getting back to Glasgow to speak to the chairman. He says he wanted me to take over as manager of the club. I felt I was his first choice, so I'm obviously delighted with that. He's got faith in me, I've got faith in myself. It's going to be new to me, hence why I brought Lee Mako on board. Lee's had the experience in Sweden as being a manager, and he's played alongside me, he's played at the highest level, got a lot of experience, and I wanted somebody that I could trust, but at the same time, somebody that will not just agree with me. If he feels there's something that I might be doing a little bit wrong, he'll say his piece, and I'll certainly listen to him, take everything on board, and we'll move on from there. But really looking forward to it. I'm down as a player. I'll see how the season starts, see how pre-season goes. See what the fitness is like, and obviously until we start, I won't know whether I feel that it's maybe too much for me playing and managing. If that's the case, then I'll take a backward step in the playing side and concentrate on the managing side. But at the start, I'll certainly try and do both. Me and Lee obviously both down to play, unless there's some strange extreme with injuries and whatnot, we won't play at the same time, because we need somebody, let's say, on the bench to take proceedings from there. But we'll work it right, and if we feel that it's not working, then we'll change it. People see it as they've used it as a starting block, and it's a good club. These guys have went on and been really good managers, and went on to better things. Hopefully, my only concern, like I say, is concentrating on this season, and then we'll see where it takes me. Obviously, I want to get into this business. Can't play forever. I'm seeing that already in day one of pre-season. But if I can emulate the guys that have been before me, then I'll be happy. I've spoken to a few guys. We had a few in today. Thomas Flynn has agreed to sign. But the secretary is away until next week, so it'll be next week before we can get pen to paper with Thomas. So I'm delighted to get Thomas on board. He's a young keeper. He's been at Hibs. Good upbringing. They've released him, so it's our gain. I seen him. He was with us last pre-season on tour at Ballymena, and then I seen him for the last month of last season when he was training with us at Spartans, and the strides that he's made in that season, were pretty clear to me, and he's definitely one for the future, and I've got high hopes for him. There's always room to bring in players. I'll have to sit down with the chairman and David Allen and talk about finances and what I've got left after, now that we've got most of the guys re-signed in, and I've got a rough idea of what I've got left to spend on players to try and bring players in. There won't be many, but I will try and bring in. It obviously depends on the situation with Greg Stewart as well, because that's still unclear at the moment. If we keep Greg, then I'll maybe still be looking for maybe another striker, and possibly in the wide areas. But until I find out exactly what I've got at my disposal, I'll not know how many players I can bring in. Well, once we've got our squad settled, with regards to players that I can bring in on the budget, then if we're still short in areas, yeah, I'll certainly be calling these guys up and seeing if they've got anybody that they feel that can they come to us and add quality, to us. So it's certainly an avenue we will be going down this season at some point.